Welcome to the Cap Guy Show, starring JT and the Cap Guy. Now here's the Cap Guy.
All right. Well, this is a video that probably isn't the most pleasant video to do because it's about the Vero program for eBay. And obviously none of us want a Vero strike. You know, it's basically the rights of the company of the product that we're selling. And most of us that source at yard sales, estate sales, thrift stores, from friends, buying from other YouTubers, auctions, things like that. But you really have to be careful with some of the things that you list. And those of us that have been doing this for a while know about, you know, fake Coach purses and selling HP ink overseas. There's a lot of things that are protected, and you'll never know the entire exhaustive list. But I'm going to show you where to find it on eBay's platform, because I hear a lot of people say, well, why is there not a list of all this? Why is it not blocked when we try to buy it or try to list it, which is a very good point. And I've actually suggested it to eBay myself. eBay doesn't have time to check every item, and I wish there was a way that they could filter. Like, for example, I'm listing HP ink to the UK, and it's a no-no, and they stop me in the listing, because there are sometimes I do get one on certain listings, and, you know, it's just so big that they don't have a way to do it at this point. Hopefully down the road they will, but it's our duty and to understand the law, and none of us are attorneys, or at least most of us are not attorneys, including myself. So knowing what you can and can't sell is a learning process, not only from other people that you know in the reselling community, YouTubers that talk about it, people that get banned for, you know, things that they shouldn't be doing and know better. And, you know, and so don't get yourself a Vero or suspension over something, especially stuff that isn't going to make you a lot of money. It's not worth it. HP ink, like I said, to the UK, just take your international off. You can sell HP ink, even expired, on eBay. The Chanel perfume, that's a big one that's come up on Rockstar Flipper's channel. Somebody he knows got sued by Chanel and demanded not only the product that was sold, the money for that, but the product that they had outstanding in their inventory. And it got pretty lengthy. He had a video a while back. You might go back and check that out. But there are a lot of people that find out things just by accident. I just recently had a University of Georgia Bulldog jersey pulled down. I've had it on eBay for 4 years. I've sold others just like it. I bought it from a sporting goods store, and I guess allegedly, the University of Georgia said it was not authentic, even though it's got a Nike tag and a price tag on it. I bought it from a department store that was going out of business, a sporting goods store locally. And so, but it's not worth it to relist it and get in trouble or get a suspension. Now, personally, I've never been suspended on eBay, but I have been warned and had things taken down. And sometimes it's not worth appealing things that you know that you're right on, especially if it's a $10, $15 item. It's just not worth the time. It's better just to move on and don't do it again. And I don't sell Coach purses because of the fact that I've had one taken down, and I've sold several of them, but I just don't mess in the purse genre anymore. It's just not worth it to me to lose my account, which has over 5,000 items on it right now. That's how I make a good portion of my money. So it behooves you to do the research. If you're a small eBay store, or not even a store, just a seller part-time, take the time to go through and look at some of your inventory and go through the list. I'm going to show you how to get to it through eBay, and you can actually see some of the items. Now, reading this without a law degree, you know, may not be the easiest thing, because there's not always just spells it out as to what it is. Most of it you're going to find is fake or counterfeit items. That's what they're after. But a lot of them don't want you selling their stuff. I mean, that's just what it is. And so there are a lot of parameters. And again, I'm going to show you the list, and you can read for yourself what's out there and what you need to be doing to protect yourself. And it's obviously that, eBay says, hey, it's your right to understand, or your need to understand the law. And again, not being an attorney, I don't understand it, but I learn and I hear things and I check on them and make sure that I know what I'm doing for the most part. But you're still going to get surprised from time to time. And if you're not intentionally trying to circumvent the system or sell things are a no-no, then you're probably going to be okay. New resellers, I would say definitely you need to do your research and learn some of these items that are definite strikes against you and can cause you to get permanently suspended, because when you're new, you don't have a lot of the rights that maybe people that have been doing it for a long time have, where they're just going to get, they got top seller status and they're they're given a little more leeway, I guess. Is that true? I assume it is. So anyway, let's get on with it. I'm going to show you where to find it. And again, just protect yourself, do a little homework, and in your spare time, check this stuff out. And yeah, like we all got spare time, right? Yeah. Well, let's go. Okay, I'm going to take you there. From the Seller Hub, you want to come down and find your Seller Center. And then from there, scroll down past all the other stuff. Come down to Verified, under the Create Listings, Verified Rights Owners Program. Click on that. Scroll down, and there's your Vero participant profiles. And it's exhaustive. This list is huge. But don't let this scare you. You just need to read through these. And obviously, if you sell full-time or part-time and you want to know, we all know the things like Beachbody, Chanel, HP Inc. recently was found out to the UK that you can't sell, or melatonin. There's just so many that I can't go through every one, but you can see the list. It's alphabetized here. And you just click on one, like Chanel is one we'll look at, because that has been a topic on Rockstar Flipper's channel. And the lady actually got sued. So here's Chanel. And when you open each one of these up, it's going to give you a disclaimer, an information about the company, et cetera, et cetera. So it's a good learning tool as well. But it talks about counterfeit. A lot of these talk about counterfeit items, and they're just basically trying to stop you from selling, because you can't guarantee authenticity in most cases. And even if you can still get in a lot of trouble, because for Chanel, for example, has a presentation with their product, because it's a high-end product. It's presented in a beautiful box and blah, 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 with all kinds of documents and paperwork that when you buy it, you know what you're getting. And so when you sell it on eBay as a used item or a new item, you're not given that same customer service that Chanel would give to their customers, obviously, for demanding the price. So there are judgments even listed down here, and you have links to them, for discount Chanel bags, cheap Chanel. So they do go after people. So really, I wouldn't even sell Chanel if it was me on the eBay platform. We know about Beachbody. Beachbody's another one. P90X, some of those things. You got to be careful with those. Here's another guy that we've seen on TV a lot, Guthrie Rinker. And he sells a lot of athletic gear and things like that. So you want to just take the time to go through these, and for things that you may come across or have a bunch of, and you don't know, because sometimes they just sneak up on you. Counterfeit jerseys, shoes, we all know about those. Things that you find in other ways. Here's Ray-Ban, known for their sunglasses. And again, it's a Vero program. It's a trademark infringement. But again, it's probably going to go, and I haven't actually looked at this one, but just kind of reading through it as you see it. Yeah. So I've never tried to sell Ray-Ban. I have sold Oakley, and I've actually had one pulled that was counterfeit and got a warning. Obviously Maui Gym and things like that. I've sold those and had no problem with it. But you just need to make sure that you authenticate. There are lots of Google websites that you can go to authenticate Coach bags, Prada purses, sunglasses, other things. Do you want to take the time to do it? I would suggest, especially if you're new to this, that you do, because you can't afford these kind of strikes early on. You could get your account shut down permanently. For those that have, like myself, that are veterans that have been doing it for a long time, you still don't want this kind of activity hitting you. I've had things pulled down and I've had warnings numerous times. I've never been suspended. And again, all mine is due to ignorance, not because I knew. But as you can see, if you took the time to look at everything that's out there and read through it, there are so many items, but this is where you find them. This is a list of the items. I hear people talk about it all the time. How do we know what items we can and can't sell? Well, this is it right here, folks. There you go. Vera Bradley. I have sold Vera Bradley backpacks. Most of you probably have that do this. So again, a lot of it has to do with counterfeit. So if yours is not counterfeit, and Vera Bradley's a good brand, it's not a high-end brand. Again, is it worth getting suspended or banned off of the platform and for the money that you're paying? And again, no, I would say not. But obviously we've got things we need to sell that we find, and we want to, make money at it. So you can't protect yourself totally no matter what you do. Now, here's one I'm really kind of shocked to see. John Deere. Let's just see what it says. Well, there's not much to John Deere's, and I don't see anything that basically says anything other than it's got a trademark. It doesn't mean you can't sell it. So read through the ones. I mean, again, if your store's small, you got time to look at some of the name brands and the ones that are, typically the ones that are going to pop up. Obviously, the use of Beachbody or Velcro or Chanel. There are so many. And again, HP internationally, Melatonin internationally. I won't give her name because she hasn't told me that I could, but a friend of mine and YouTuber got suspended for using melatonin or sipping it to UK, and it requires a prescription in the UK. So again, some of these things sneak up on you. You just don't know, and you just got to find out and read through this stuff. But again, there's a lot of it. It doesn't all mean that you can't sell it. It just means you need to read some of the fine print. You can't obviously use stock photos of their products. That's a no-no on eBay anyway, and I never do that. I always take my own pictures, even though they may not always be the best. I'm getting better at it, but you definitely want to take your own photos, yeah, there you go. So at least I know I didn't give you details on every company. I got to go to Playboy, right? I got to check it out. Oh, and what is it? It's in German. Oh, well, it's in both. Okay, German and English. And I'm just going to scroll through. Actually, it's in German. There you go. For those of you in Germany, there you go. You better be careful of selling on eBay unless you speak German. In Germany. Yeah, there we go. Well, as you can see, there's a huge list here. Good luck in your research, but at least you know where to find this stuff, and you can scroll through, and like I said, it's through the alphabet, and let's see if there's anything in the Z's. Not much. Zag. Oh, well, we got to check out the paper, people. Oh, that's the wrong Zag. That's not the papers. Too funny. Anyway, folks, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you stay safe on eBay. Don't get yourself any Veros or get yourself banned or suspended. It isn't worth it in most cases, especially high dollar items. That's where you need to be careful. And yeah, good luck. And if I can help you, reach out. TheCapGuy_Oklahoma on Instagram or right here on YouTube. Y'all have a great day. See you later.